Okay, how's everybody doing today? This evening, actually. I just got through making a video. This is my second take. First video, I said it was May 11, 2018. I had to correct myself. May 11, 2019. I'm 1 year behind. So anyway, this is my second take. So before I want to start the video tonight, I want to talk about a couple things. First of all, I want to talk about Safeguard EOS, because that's a channel that we started, a Telegram channel, and I'll put the link below, that to help people as a resource that were concerned about questionable links, about how to change private keys, public keys, all that stuff. And we made it because we wanted people to have a place to go to get feedback, to get some advice on something if they had some questions about security on the internet, security on the blockchain. We made that for people to be able to go and find out. And there's some very good people on there. One is Rami James. His brother is Nathan James, are the ones that developed Scatter. So he's on there a lot, and I appreciate Rami being on there. He's a very, very good resource. And also Scatter's done a very good job lately with security, and they've really upped the game, and I think that's great, because Scatter kind of took a hit there during the Telos thing, but they've really upped the game since that time. They've improved security, and I really think they're doing a good job. So thank you, Romney, for being on the Telegram. Also, my good friend Ray, he did a video with me from Austin, Texas. He's on there, and a number of other people are on there. So if you have a question, any security about the blockchain, please go to Safeguard EOS and ask a question. I watch the Telegram during the day because I'm part of it too. I don't actually put too much into it because there's other people that know more than I do, but there's a lot of great questions asked and a lot of great answers. So if you have any questions, please go there. There's some great people on there that really know their stuff. Ray lost EOS in the Telos scam, and he was able to track it all down on the blockchain, see where the money went, and see everything. So he's really, really good at this, and he's really studied it, knows his stuff. So if you have any questions, he's on there quite often. So I appreciate them being on there, as well as everybody else, too many to mention, that have helped people with questions about the blockchain, about how to do, not to do, what to do, all this good stuff. So please use that resource, Safeguard EOS. Second thing I want to make a mention to is it sounds like EOS is going to burn the 4% inflation. They have 5% inflation, 4% was raised for the UBI, and it sounds like they're going to burn those tokens. I see my good friend Kyle from EOS Vibes made a video about that, and of course Raman from Investing with a Difference, among others. I think Crypto Tim has made a video about that. A lot of other people have too, about erasing these 4%, all this inflation. 4% that's been raised. I think that's a good thing. And it's a good thing for EOS because it gets rid of some of the tokens, which makes everybody else's tokens more valuable. So I think that's a really good thing. And for all those YouTubers and other people that did that, I appreciate them doing it. That was a good idea and a good way to stay with it. Good job. And of course, I want to talk a little bit about the markets, because the markets right now are on fire. Bitcoin is getting close to 7,000. A few days ago, it seemed like it was down around 4,000, 5,000. In fact, we bought a Bitcoin at 3,000, 3,800. So yeah, it's getting close to where we could almost double our money on our Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's on fire. Of course, EOS is up big. EOS is way over $5, $5.20, $5.30 last time I looked. Not too long ago, a couple days ago, it was down around $4.60. So yesterday, I told everybody, hold EOS, don't buy Bitcoin. And of course, EOS has gone up more in proportionately than Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin has gone up almost 20% in the last 7 days. And nothing else has gone up 20% in the last 7 days. Nothing has gone up 20% in the last 7 days. New York real estate, you pick it, whatever stock, bond, whatever investment idea you have, nothing has gone up 20% in the last 7 days. That tells you something. This market's going someplace. And of course, we're at 2019 highs right now for Bitcoin. And I think the other coins will follow. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the blockchain has got integrity, even after losing a lot of money through the Binance hack. So there's a lot of good things going on. I think the future is very, very, very bright. Also, I want to talk about our token, the challenge token. I don't talk about it much. And it's very, very low. It's in the 10th or 20th or 100th of a penny. I don't know what it is. It trades on Nudex. But we are working on that every day. And we're going to get that thing very perfected here very soon. There's a lot going into it. You have to get your application, of course, your mobile app going well. Then you have to get your smart contracts on the blockchain working well. So there's a lot of development involved with that. And of course, when you're developing in a slow time where you can't liquidate tokens, so you have to basically self-finance yourself. You have to take money from someplace else because because you're not able to sell anything because the market's so low. But we are getting that together, and that price is very, very low right now. So I know there's a few people buying it. They're telling me, yeah, I'm buying a lot of it for a very little bit of money. I hope you're very successful, because I hope that goes up a lot too. When you buy something at 1/100th of a penny, it doesn't have to do much in order for it to make a lot of money. And of course, that's where the big profits are made. The profits are made when you're buying something at a fraction. And of course, we have it in the App Store. We're working on it every day. You can see our GitHub. We're adding code every single day to the GitHub. We got a number of developers involved, and we're working really, really hard on that. So hopefully that makes somebody a good payday too. There's a lot of great things going on. You got, the Bitcoin going really well. You got Ethereum, EOS. You got everything going well. And as I say, the future is cryptocurrencies. The future is EOS. Future is investing in these things. And like I say, I'm hoping people take advantage of it, because this is an opportunity. Just like when we were up in San Francisco, and we were, I think we had a booth right next to Fred Krueger, who has the Lynx wallet. And as he was walking around, he was talking to us, and he said, "This reminds me of old internet days. Prior to when we used to have meetups for the internet, back in the internet days, we used to have meetups in this." He said that felt the meetup that we had up in San Francisco here recently by Blocksmith, I think was the ones that put it on. He says, "This reminds me a lot of those meetups we had pre-internet days." So big things that happen. People see what's going on, especially people that have been around for before the internet, like myself, Fred Krueger. They've been around for a while. They can see this coming. They can see what's happening. You can predict. You got to feel. You kind of know what's going intuitively, what's going on, and you see this thing starting to take off. You can see it's like a helicopter that's just starting to get a little bit of air underneath it, and it's just starting to lift off. And you know that helicopter is going straight up in the air, but there's a few seconds there just before you take off that it hovers for a second to gain momentum to take off. So that's where we're at right now. We're in a helicopter that's just about 6 to 8 feet off the ground, and it's ready to pop up in the air. So that's what's going on with these cryptocurrencies right now. They're ready to take off, and who knows how high they're going to go. They're going to go a lot higher, especially when you see stuff like 2019 highs with Bitcoin right now, 20% in the last 7 days. Things look really, really good. Not saying it doesn't pull back, because nothing goes up indefinitely, and nothing goes up forever, and nothing keeps going up and never goes down, except maybe Berkshire Hathaway. I don't know how many people know the story of Warren Buffett. I know it pretty well. Like I said the other day, he's never split his stock. His stock just continues to climb because he's never split it. It just continues to climb. So he's one of the few people who have never split a stock. There's a number of reasons why you split a stock, a number of reasons why you don't. Warren's never believed in that. And I don't even know how high Berkshire Hathaway was. I know back in the days when I was going to school, it was about $500 a share. I don't even know how high it is. I don't even want to guess, because I don't know. Last time I looked, it was $25,000, $30,000. Could be much, much higher. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you.